Well, we had a great time. We're getting ready to leave. I'll do our birthday songs and stuff when I get home, but it was a great weekend. We did see everything we wanted to see, even though we figured out that getting to downtown was kind of like an arts and beats type of thing, which we've done many times before, so that was fine. But we went last night, drove in the area. We could see that we didn't really miss much. We got to see our flowers. We went through a little museum. You saw the little dance, so we had a good time. So now we're heading back home to celebrate Mother's Day with my family. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay, we're on our way home now. Did you have a good time, Jim?
I had a very good time.
It was a good time. Now we're hitting detours, or as Jim calls them,
Day 2.
Day 2s, because it's French. But we're hoping, our navigation keeps telling us to turn around, that we missed our exit, but we know we didn't because we're following the detour. But this is like around the capital of the state of Michigan where we're at, and the governor got in on the promise that she was going to fix the damn roads. So she's only fixing the ones, I think. Well, she's fixing them by our house too. So she's living up to her promise, but it's aggravating when you're driving in it. Well, good evening. Today is Sunday, May 14th. It's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Happy, 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 happy Mother's Day. Jim and I just got home. We had a busy weekend, but we have birthdays today. Today is Asma, A-S-M-A-A, Asma C. Asma, it's your birthday. I think I'm saying it right. A-S-M-A-A, Asma. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Asma. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's also Sally Chittenden. C-H-I-T-T-E-D-E-N. Chittenden. Sally, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sally. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope you both have a great birthday, and I know I messed up your names. I think I messed up Asma's first name and Sally's last name. But we also have an anniversary today. Is Sharon and Dennis Bouchard, B-O-U-C-H-A-R-D, Bouchard. Today is their 46th anniversary. They were married in 1977. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary. Well, I hope you have a great, great anniversary today. The problem with going away for the weekend is I'm exhausted, so this is not going to be a very long video. I'm just so tired, but I had such a good time. It was so good. I really had a great time yesterday and today. The thing is, we went to see when I told you that the traffic was so bad, we had tickets to go see the tall ships, and we couldn't get there. It was all blocked off. It was completely blocked off, and we were going to park, and then according to our map, it looked like it would be a long walk. It just looked like a really long walk. Now, if we were back in our 20s and 30s, maybe even our 40s, we probably would have attempted it, but we didn't. We got so caught up in traffic, and at one point when I said it was a shit show, we were in the right-hand lane, and Jim rolled down his window, and he waved to the guy, and they rolled down their window, and he said, I'm just trying to turn around and get out of this mess. And so they said, okay, we'll wait. So then they waited, like when the traffic started to clear up a little bit. So Jim was able to get out and make a left-hand turn from the right-hand lane with no problem, well, because the guy was nice. But at one point, we were sitting in traffic. We were parked. I should put it that way. We were parked in traffic for 20 minutes. We never moved for 20 minutes. I don't know what was going on, but it was horrible. It was like the festival that was downtown Holland was, I'm sure it was nice. I'm really sure it was. But we never saw it because we just turned around and we went to a different garden, which was beautiful. I showed you we actually ended up buying bulbs from them. They're going to mail them to us in October because they said that's the best time to plant them. So we bought about $100 worth of bulbs. We're going to share them with Jimmy because Jimmy's going to put them at his house. But they were gorgeous. It was kind of hard to pick because, as you saw in the video, if you saw the video from yesterday, there's so many different colors, and you'd see something, oh, that was really pretty, and then you go, no, that one's even prettier. They give you a little brochure when you go in with a pencil so that you can circle which ones you want. I circled so many of them because they were all so gorgeous. They were so beautiful. But And then last night, I don't know if I told you about this yesterday or not. I don't remember. But Jim and I decided to drive down to just at least see the tall ship in the harbor, at least to see it from like a getaway glance. And it wasn't there. But we found out that yesterday was the last day that it was going to be at the festival, because today is officially the end of the festival. So at 4 o'clock yesterday, it was the tall ship sailed away, sail away, sail away, and it sailed away. It sailed away. But so we never got to see it. But we did learn that if we would have parked our car and walked, we measured it out, it was 3 miles. It was 3 miles from where we would have had to park, from when they blocked off the traffic that you couldn't get down there, that you had to walk. So it was 3 miles to get to the lake, where the harbor, was the harbor or the lake? I think it was a lake. It was in the lake. Not Lake Michigan, it was a different lake. But it would have been 3 miles to walk there. Then we would have walked on the tour of the thing, and then we had to walk 3 miles back. And that's only if we could have parked right where we wanted to park right there. It would have been like a 6 mile walk. I'm just not up to a 6 mile walk anymore. And then walking around, because then you'd walk around the town. And so I thought, no, we didn't do that. But we drove around. I think that, from what I could tell, I think that there's a lot of Hispanics that live in Holland, because it seemed like there was a Mexican restaurant on just about every single corner we went to. And at night when we were driving through, when we were able to get to the park where the tall ship was at, they were having some kind of a festival, and they were playing all Spanish music. And then when the DJ came on, he was speaking only in Spanish. So we're thinking they have to be, I don't know. And we hardly heard anybody speaking English. It was like everywhere we went, mostly German, a lot of Spanish. There were a lot of Indians, like people from India, not Native Americans. There were a lot of Indians there. But it was very rare that we heard anybody speaking English. It was just, but the town was pretty with all the flowers. Jim and I had a really good time. We walked around town holding hands like a like a new couple, like when you're first in high school and you walk around and you're holding hands. It was just a very romantic weekend for the both of us. We had a really good time. And now we're home, back to reality. Jim goes to work tomorrow. I'm just like exhausted. I know I probably gained 2 pounds over the weekend, but I had a good time. I'll get it off. I'm going to live my life. And so I'll weigh myself tomorrow morning and see how I did. But I had a great time. Jim and I had, sometimes you just, no matter how many years you've been married, you need to reconnect a little bit. And I really felt like Jim and I reconnected. Not that we needed to, but it doesn't hurt. It just doesn't hurt. So, and then we got home and we found out Sebastian fell off his bike and fractured his wrist. So his baseball career is over for this. He hasn't played ball in the last 3 years. He couldn't play during 2020 because of obvious reasons. In 2021, he broke his right elbow. Last year, he broke his right wrist. And today, or yesterday, or over the weekend, he broke his left wrist. So he was riding his bike to the store, and he was trying to switch as he was riding, he was trying to switch the bag into his other hand and lost the balance on his bike and fell off, and then braced himself with his hand, and the bone kind of is like broke so in here, and it's hooked to the pressing on the other bone. So not a good weekend for Sebastian. So, but other than that, that's it. I know I talked for 7 minutes. I told you I wasn't going to talk very long, but tomorrow starts again. I'll get back on track, doing what I need to do to lose my weight. So like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.